So, we've got our Super Bowl 57 matchup. It is Eagles versus Chiefs, and man, I think this has the potential to be an all-time Super Bowl, really and truly. And I'm not going to make my prediction yet. I'm going to take some time to figure it out and make sure I get it right, but my initial thought is that this is basically Mahomes versus the Eagles. It's one of those matchups where you give Kansas City the edge in the two most important things, which is quarterback and the coach, Andy Reid probably over Nick Sirianni's coaching staff. I mean, Philly at this point has just proved how complete they are. There's not a single unit on this team that can truly be exploited. Even the run defense, which I was a little critical of, is still pretty good. It's not top tier, but it's still pretty good. And the Chiefs don't have this amazing run game to go at that. I think especially it's going to be very interesting to see how the Eagles defense elects to play Mahomes. Will Jonathan Gannon put a ton of faith in Slay and Bradbury to press those receivers and blitz a bunch of guys? He has so many pieces on the line to the point where they don't need to sit back in coverage. Now, looking at the early odds, the Eagles seem to be the favorite everywhere, but it's by very small margins, which I think it's fair. It's like, are you going to bet on the better quarterback and coach, or are you going to bet on the better overall team? That'll be the interesting debate for people to think about all week. Overall, I'm just really excited for this game. Two amazing offenses. It could be like that Eagles versus Patriots Super Bowl. It's also all the way down in Arizona, which means there isn't going to be any weird home field advantage for either team like the last 2 years. When I saw this matchup off the bat, I didn't really have a strong rooting interest either, which means that I can just sit back and hope for a great game. I think that's going to be a lot of us.